Hello again.
Take two.
Hello again.
Hi.
Dwayne and the beautiful young Karen on Kicking Ass and Taking Names. Today we're outside. We're going to show you kind of some landscape stuff that we're doing. We do everything on our own. Why pay anybody else when you can do it yourself? And it is literally this easy. Doc Holliday just shook his wet all over us. He's down chasing the geese. So the area that I'm going to show you is an area that we just cleared out this year and got ready for more grass. Now, you can see this grass over here. And let me do a little spin for you. And this grass and that grass. We planted all this grass. And there's a bunch more around here that we planted. But the more yard we can get, the better. And this is another, I don't know, half an acre-ish odd.
It was very natural, tall, sticky, kind of brushy.
Everything. Little sticks sticking up all over the place. Again, you know, there was just thousands of them that were about this tall, and they were about the size of a pencil. So to clear this out, first of all, we walked around and we took all the branches and everything out of there that were laying down. The trees had been cleared from when we had the people come in and take the trees out. So I'm just going to show you quick here. It's a weed whip, regular weed whip. But here's the blade that we put on there instead of the string, the plastic string. So that blade is going to cut down anything that's, this big or smaller. It would cut, sorry about that. Yeah, this big or smaller. You could cut bigger stuff, but, you know.
Might as well get the chainsaw.
Chainsaw or a clippers or something like that. So I'll just have Karen start walking around with the video now, and I'll show you what this used to look like. So if you want to go ahead and grab that.
Okay. Excuse me. Got it? Okay, I'm going to turn it around though.
Go ahead. Okay, so here we go. The other thing is, here's some seed. I'm going to seed in front of you guys literally in a couple of minutes. It's going to take me. Here's our seeder here. These don't cost that much money. Your friend probably has one. So Karen, let's show them the pile that we had. So right here was a humongous pile of dirt from excavating the place. This was 7 feet tall, and out to that bush right there and all the way over there, just a big
This
chunk.
whole area from that little pile and that left tree all the way to that tree on the right there. It was a huge pile.
Of dirt we knew we could use. So last year I spread that dirt out in here, but this year what it looked like was this right here. There were sticks all over the place, all kinds of sticks. But see all these little sticks here? This is what I was talking about. And that's why I went and got that blade for that. You can flip that thing over, and then you can resharpen it and flip it over and over and over and over and keep sharpening it. But see all these sticks in here? This is what this was like. These over here are a little taller over here. That whole thing was like that. So we had to go through, clear out all the sticks, the leaves that we took out of there, and anything else. We went around and we picked up sticks. We started a fire. We just went around with the wheeler, with the wagon on the back of it, and then we would just run it over. Once we got it full, we'd run it over and empty it out onto the fire. So, race dog. Here's how quick this is. This is about, it looks a little bigger probably on camera. This is probably 35 yards by 45 yards. Pretty big. So here's how quick this goes. The weed whipping of all the sticks and everything, I suppose that took me 4 hours. 4 hours. I did it two hours one day, 2 hours another day. And then I would run around with a dethatcher. The dethatcher is that thing you pull behind either the lawnmower or the wheeler that has the little fingers, the little metal fingers that takes off all the dead grass out of your yard. But we were using it to clean up the little sticks there. And again, it worked really good.
And then we threw them in the fire. Then it's fun to have a fire too.
We are going to build a fire tonight. So I'm going to fill this up. we are.
Grass. Not
And
the-
here's
not
my
the
little
kind you
opener.
smoke.
See, it's not open right now. I could walk around. It's not going to put any seed out until I open this up. So I had already seeded here one time, but we wanted to go through and make sure there's a lot of seed here. We wanted to do it a day or two before it was going to rain so it could get watered real good. So here I go. I'm just going to open this up. I'm going to start walking. Okay, you might be able to see that seed. You might not.
I can.
Watch, just watch. It doesn't take long at all.
Cheaper than buying rolls of sod and way less than hiring someone to do it for you.
So that's how long that just took me to seed that whole area.
Did you hear me? Do you want me to do some around?
No. So that's all finished now. That's the second time around. I am going to take this bag and reseed some areas that we did last year, but as of for now, that's all reseeded again. And it didn't take us that long to clear this. Like I said, well, I suppose in a Saturday and Sunday, 4 hours apiece. So then here's our other projects that we're in the middle of. Oh, and this is our drag. So one around here with the dethatcher, and then here's the drag. Piece of fence, couple of 4x4s, some bricks in the middle. It just flattens things out. You can use them for your driveways, you can use them for your yard, you can use it for anything you want.
Hook it up to the four-wheeler, pull it around.
So, race dog. All right, so here's, okay, so here, I'm gonna reseed some of this here, but as you can see, the grass is growing really good. This is only 2 years old. We did this ourselves. So this is some of our landscaping project right here. Here's our sidewalk, landscape wall, retaining wall up there, steps. Ran the downspouts underneath the sidewalk. Now, one thing you can understand here is we needed to get this down quick last year, so this is actually going to be a patio that's over here, these bricks here, and we're going to put pavers in right here. But here's as far as we got last fall. Everything's really even, really flat. All this is really even, really level, really flat, and you know, it looks like $1 million, and we did it. We didn't pay somebody $78,000 to come over here and do this.
What did you put underneath the pavers? Would you call that class 5 or something?
Yeah, class 5 and
little
some
rocky
sand.
things.
So here's our stairs, measured out and ready to go. Again, the drain underneath the sidewalk. Here's the retaining wall. We're going to put another, there's going to be another roll on top of there, and we flattened out the driveway even more last year. This driveway is flat as a board and ready to go for asphalt whenever we're going to put it on there. It's going to be a couple of years. A couple of years we'll do that. But this is just the projects that we started last year that we are going to bring you back into this year and just showing you how easy it is to do with just 3 of us, me, Karen, and the boy, Jesse. And with 3 people, it goes really quick. So if you want to walk back over here, this is top of our septic. We're gonna also grass here. We had to add a little extra dirt to that, make sure no water's going down in there. So when this grows up, we'll bring you back and show you how easy it was just to flatten this out and grow grass in an area there, which makes a big difference. Okay, so it is a really beautiful day out here. We are going to start a fire, and again, we do this all the time. Start a fire, pick up sticks and branches that are not going to be good for putting in the fireplace or anything like that, and just burning them up. It's a perfect night for it. Well, we probably got an hour before it's going to get dark here. We'll have a fire started, and then we can kind of pick up as we're going. We can see in the woods.
What's for dinner?
Not sure yet. We'll come up with something. So something we're really glad to show you, that do this stuff yourself. Don't be paying somebody to do this. Just the landscape stuff in the driveway I told you about, moving this pile of dirt, and some of the other stuff here. I would have paid somebody $13,000-$14,000 to come in here and do that. The two truckloads of crushed cement.
And the bobcat or the...
Yeah, but my buddy let me use his bobcat, so that's disclosure for you. It would have cost us $13,000-$14,000. We probably got into the class 5 and the materials for the landscape walls, the stairs, the sidewalk. We probably got $2,000 into that. Did it ourselves. This here, if I would have paid somebody to come out here and do this year, just to knock everything down, flatten it out, seed it, and leave, I probably would have been in for $3,000.
Oh, yeah.
Minimum.
Easy.
$3,000 for that. You know, and probably a little bit more than that. We have 2 bags of grass seed in on it, $50 a bag, $100, and some sweat and tears. So,
and it's something you can just be so proud of, or proud of your husband for doing it.
Or your wife. I'm just proud to look at her. And so do this yourself. It's just you don't do it all in one weekend. You don't just finish everything in one weekend. It takes year after year after year after year. Pick a couple of projects. Don't overwhelm yourself. Do one at a time. If you get that done and you have time the rest of the year to do something, go ahead. But only pick 1 or 2 things a year that you want to get done that year. Hopefully you have a long life to do this stuff. And it's just something to do with your wife and your kid and your race dog as he's running around here chasing birds and frogs, geese, and everything else. So great to talk to you today. I knew we were going to come out here and do that. And we have the other videos, our food videos. So like and subscribe, watch our other videos. And remember, you're our peeps.
Yeah. Kicking ass and taking names. Bye.
Have a good night.
And then there was fire. Pretty nice fire.